At the beginning of story, an innocent child is shown who has no one in this world. He is an orphan, that why has to live in an orphanage. Today Oliver is 9 years old, and according to the rules of orphanage, after turning 9, Oliver, after all, every child has to work. That is why Oliver is taken to a place where there are many small children like him. Oliver also has to learn work with them, so much that the child does not get enough food, which because of this, every child remains hungry day and night. Due to hunger, the children do not even sleep, and now the children decide that they will demand more food from their boss here, but no one has the courage to do so. That's why we collect a lot of ropes, and each child is asked to choose one rope from it. The one who has the shortest rope will talk a lot, and now everyone chooses their rope. The shortest rope comes to Oliver, so now he has to talk. The next day, when all the children are eating, Oliver gets up from his table and goes to the boss, says, "I want more food. I'm hungry. All the food you give us is not enough for us. You will have to increase our diet." The boss is completely surprised to hear this, because today for the first time a child has demanded food. In fact, all the children are afraid of the boss, and now boss Oliver runs after him to kill him. Oliver runs away to save his life, but now the senior officials of orphanage come to know that Oliver has demanded more food. That is why he's given a bail to man, where he will have work. This man's name is Shobari. He keeps working day and night in Shobari's house. Shobari's wife does not like his work at all. There is another child here who, like Oliver, was sold in this house. Also works here. This child is older than Oliver, who does not like Oliver at all. He always keeps troubling him. One night, when both of them are having dinner, the child says something wrong to Oliver's mom, which makes Oliver angry. Strawberry gets angry and Oliver jumps on him to hit him, after which Strawberry beats him very badly without listening to Oliver. Oliver has now decided that he will not stay here, so the next morning he goes to collect his things. When he goes on the road, he sees that London is 70 miles away from here. Oliver decides that he will go from here to London, where start a new life, but Oliver does not know this. He has no idea how much 70 miles is, how long it will take him to travel such a distance, although he has some food, but soon it all runs out. Oliver is now feeling hungry. He sees that in front of him there is a wooden house. Oliver goes to that house in the hope of getting food, but they drive him away from there. Oliver is very hungry, tired, his body has become very weak. That is why he falls on the road while walking. A woman sees him, after which she brings Oliver to her home and gives him food to eat. After eating, Olive feels as if she has been born again, because she did not expect that would ever have to eat. Everyone could meet him again. Was crazy about him. The next morning, after completely recovering, Oliver once again sets out for London. For the next 7 days, he keeps walking continuously. His feet get blisters. He is very tired, but now he has reached the city for which he had set out, i.e. London. His body is so weak that he lies down at a place on the roadside. Then a boy comes there and asks him why not. "You come with me to my house." This boy brings him to his house. Actually, this boy is a thief by profession. He roams around in the market and commits small thefts. There are many other children of the same age in house. All these of them are thieves, and their leader's name are Fagin. There are also 2 girls from whom Fagin makes them do wrong things. In fact, whatever theft these children commit, Fagin sells those goods and makes arrangements for food, clothes, and accommodation for all of them. Now these children come together and teach Oliver to steal so that he can also become like them. Oliver is very happy to live here with these children, because here he has to eat his heart's content. All are children of his age, but he is very calm. That's why all the other kids always tease him. Now, after training Oliver, the next day, Oliver's friend who brought him here takes him to the market to show him how theft happens in practice. Let's see that outside a shop. An old man is busy reading a book. Oliver's friend decides to go over and steal from the man. Oliver wants to see how it's done in practice. Oliver's 2 friends start stealing from the man, but the owner of the shop sees them from inside and comes running out. Both of Oliver's companions run away, but Oliver stands there in fear. When the old man looks back, he sees Oliver in front of him. He feels that Oliver has stolen from him, so he starts chasing him. Oliver is running away, and now many people in the market are running after Oliver, calling him a thief. Then a man comes in front of Oliver. Oliver is beaten badly, and now the police come take Oliver to court, where Oliver is sentenced to 3 months for theft. And then there comes the owner of shop who had seen both of Oliver's friends stealing and testifies in front the judge that this kid did not steal, and now the old man who ran after Oliver whom Oliver's friends had killed. Fagin, on the other hand, scolds 2 children who found Oliver on the street in Market. When we had left, Fagin's boss comes here and he sends the girl working here, whose name is Nancy, as Oliver's sister, to the court so that he can know how many months Oliver has been sentenced. There he learns that the same man from whom children had stolen has taken Oliver with him to his home. Oliver is shown at home where both the old man and his wife take great care of Oliver. He has recovered and does all the household work. Seeing that Oliver has a very calm nature, both the old man and his wife decide that they will keep Oliver with them at their home. Treat them like this because they do not have any children. Now one day the old man tells Oliver to take these books and money, give them in the same shop outside the shop where I saw you for the first time. Oliver does same by taking these books and money. He takes the money, goes towards that shop. Then Joe Fagin's boss and Nancy, both of them see Oliver because they have been keeping an eye on Oliver for a long time, and now they catch Oliver, bring him to their house where everyone there are children who laugh at Oliver because his clothes are very strange. Children from good families wear such clothes. Fagin snatches the books and money from Oliver. Oliver says, "Give me back the books and money, let me go from here now." So, they will think that I ran away with their money and books, but Fagin does not do so. Oliver tries to escape from here, but he is caught and locked in a room. Next morning Fagin brings him breakfast and asks, "Did you tell the police anything about this house of ours or our work?" Oliver says, "No, I didn't tell anyone anything." Fagin's boss finds out that the old man who kept Oliver at his house, he is a very rich man of the town, and now he decides that through Oliver he will steal at his house so that those people will be completely convinced that Oliver is a thief, and they will never accept Oliver as a thief after this forever. Oliver will have to work for them, and now Fagin's boss takes Oliver and goes out of the house at night. He meets one of his associates. They have 2 pistols, and with those pistols they go to the house of same old rich man with Oliver. Moving forward, Oliver requests them a lot to leave me. I do not want to steal in that house. But they do not listen to him and go near the house and send Oliver inside the house through a small window of house. Oliver goes up. Wants to run away, but Fagin's boss takes him at gunpoint and says that you have to open the door, otherwise I will shoot you. At the boss's request he has to open door, and now the boss's partner come inside. Hearing the sound, old couple upstairs starts coming downstairs with their guns, and as Oliver sees them, he runs towards them at the top of stairs and shoots at him, wounding him. On top of that, they also open fire. Because which the boss has to pick up Oliver and run away from here, and now the boss tells his partner that you kill this child Oliver. I don't want him to survive, because if he survives then he will trouble us by testifying against us. And then his foot slips, due to which boss falls into the pond below. His partner takes Oliver back to the house where Fagin and all the children are there. He sees that Oliver is in very bad condition. Fagin and Nancy serves Oliver all night. Now here the boss has also returned home, but due to falling in the water, his health is very bad. He tells Fagin that once I get well then, I will help Oliver. Nancy overhears him saying this and she doesn't want him to do anything wrong Oliver. So one day she mixes sleeping pills in the boss's coffee and puts him to sleep and goes Oliver's house where but he used to live in a house of same old couple. That is, there is no old man there. His wife is Nancy says that Oliver's life is in danger. He never tried to steal at your house. He is innocent and innocent. If your husband wants to know the whole truth, then tell him to meet me at London Bridge. After which Nancy comes back home. Now at night when Fagin and boss are talking to each other, then Nancy gets ready and goes to London Bridge. Nancy wants to go where she knows that the old rich man will come to meet her, but the boss says that you cannot go out so late in the night, but Nancy stubbornly goes out to Fagin and the boss becomes suspicious of her, that is why. He tells one of his men to keep an eye on Nancy. Now at night, Nancy goes to London Bridge where an old rich man comes to meet her. Nancy tells them that Oliver is an innocent child and wants to come you. He has no one in this world. He is an orphan. Has never stolen anything. But Fagin and his boss, who make orphans into thieves, want to Oliver a thief too. He needs you. She tells them the address of that house. Where Fagin, her boss, lives with all the children and also tells that they have locked Oliver inside a room there. The old rich man leaves from here after hearing all the things of Nancy. He now wants to help Oliver. When Nancy returns home, Fagin and her boss find out that she met the same old man, due to which the boss beats her very badly. He beats her so much that she dies. On the other hand, we are shown old rich man who meets the top police officers and tells them everything. Also, the police have found Sez's body and now they suspect Fagin, his boss. The information was also received by senior officials and all that news is published in the newspaper. Fagin decides that he will take all the children from here to some other city so that his work of getting the children to steal can continue, while the boss is shown which always stays with his dog, and today, he is about to leave the city of London forever with his dog, and when he is going out of the city, he thinks that everything has happened because of Oliver. All his work got ruined and for this he will punish Oliver by killing him, but before going inside the city he wants to kill his dog because there are posters of his name everywhere and it is also written in it that he always stays with his dog, but before he kills his dog the dog realizes that it is going to do something wrong him, so the dog runs away from there, and now the boss comes back to same house where Fagin and all the other kids are. The kid who brought Oliver here with him, the one who first saw him in London, attacks the boss because he beat up Nancy so badly. He's the one who showed us in the city. He goes there where a huge crowd is searching for this house along with the police, and now the boss's dog also comes out and starts barking. Hearing the sound of that dog, everyone comes outside that house along with the police. The kid who brought Oliver here with him comes out of the window and tells everyone that Boss and Fagin are here, and now Boss knows that it is impossible for him to escape because the police and people have surrounded this house. He is surrounded from the side. That's why he picks up Oliver and goes out of the window, because he knows that as long he has Oliver in his hands, the police will not open fire on him, and now he jumps from the roof of one house to another with a rope. When he looks back, his leg falls asleep, due to which he dies, and now the same old rich couple brings Oliver to their home. Is very happy to come their house. The couple is also happy to have Oliver back, while Fagin is shown who is in jail. Oliver goes with the old rich man to meet Fagin because Fagin had always been nice to him when he was shot. So, Fagin and Nancy had served him throughout the night, due to which his life was saved. He meets Fagin but does not recognize him because his mental condition has deteriorated. He has been sentenced to death. Liver wants his punishment to be pardoned. But no one will listen to him, so he walks out of jail with tears in his eyes, which means that Fagin will also meet the same end as Boss, but Oliver, who was always innocent, has no one in this world. No, his future is bright, and with this film story ends here. We hope you liked this story.